Bad debt buys things that lose value while you sleep. Good debt buys things that make you money while you sleep. Derek didn't understand the difference until the day he borrowed $40,000 on purpose. Not because he was desperate, not because he had no choice. He borrowed that money on purpose with a plan because he finally understood something most people never figure out. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll understand it too. And once you understand it, you'll never look at a loan the same way again. Part 1. The Stuck Life. Derek worked at a warehouse, loading boxes onto trucks, 40 hours a week for 6 years straight. He made $19 an hour. Good enough to pay rent, not enough to ever get ahead. Every payday felt the same. Pay rent, pay bills. Whatever was left disappeared before the next paycheck even arrived. He had $6,000 saved. That was it. 6 years of work and $6,000 to show for it. Then one afternoon, Derek noticed the laundromat down the street had a "for sale" sign in the window. The owner was retiring. Price: $40,000 for the whole business. Every washer, every dryer, every dollar of monthly income already coming in. Derek stood outside the window for 10 minutes straight, just doing math in his head. Derek didn't have $40,000. He had $6,000. Part 2. The Decision. But Derek had learned something recently that changed how he saw that sign completely. Most debt is bad. A car loan for a truck that loses value every single year. A credit card for things you forget about in a month. That kind of debt takes money out of your pocket forever and gives you nothing back. But some debt is different. Think of it like this. A toy costs you money and gives you fun for a day. A tool costs you money too, but it can build things and earn you money for years. Bad debt buys toys. Good debt buys tools. If you borrow money to buy something that makes more money than the loan costs you every month, that debt is working for you, not against you. The laundromat already made $3,200 a month from real customers washing real clothes. The loan to buy it would cost $650 a month. Even after paying for water, electricity, and repairs, Derek would still walk away with over $1,000 in his pocket every single month, starting immediately. So Derek took out the loan, not because he was reckless, because he had done the math, and the math worked in his favor before he even signed the paper. He bought the laundromat. Part 3. The Hard Year. The first year was hard. 2 washers broke in the same month, and repairs alone cost him $1,800 he hadn't planned for. Some weeks, after paying the loan and the bills, Derek kept barely $300 for himself. There were nights he sat in his car outside the laundromat, wondering if he'd made the biggest mistake of his life. Selling would have been easy. Tyler would have understood completely. But Derek remembered the math, and the laundromat wasn't broken. He was just in the hard part before the easy part began. His coworker Tyler laughed at him. Tyler had just taken out a loan too, $40,000, the exact same amount as Derek, for a brand new pickup truck. Shiny, loud engine, heated seats. "You bought a laundromat," Tyler said. "I bought a truck. Who's really winning here?" Derek didn't argue. He just kept showing up, fixing machines himself when he could and depositing whatever was left into his account every month. 5 years later, Derek's loan was completely paid off. The laundromat still made $3,200 a month, except now there was no $650 payment eating into it. Every single dollar was his. Tyler's truck, on the other hand, wasn't worth $40,000 anymore. It was worth about $14,000. His loan wasn't finished either. He was still paying $650 a month for a truck that kept losing value every single day he owned it. Here's the part most people miss. Derek and Tyler borrowed the exact same amount of money, the exact same $40,000. But Derek's debt built him an asset that paid him every month for the rest of his life. Tyler's debt built him a truck that will eventually be worth nothing while he's still paying for it. Same number, completely different outcome. The difference wasn't the amount. It was what the money was used to buy. This is not complicated. It just isn't taught anywhere. That's the entire secret behind how wealthy people use debt. They don't avoid it. They don't fear it. They just ask one simple question before signing anything. Will this debt put money in my pocket every month, or will it just take money out? Even huge companies do this every single day. They borrow money constantly, not because they're broke, but because they know exactly how to make that borrowed money earn more than it costs. If the answer is it takes money out, walk away. If the answer is it puts money in, that debt might be the smartest tool you'll ever use. Derek now owns 2 laundromats. He used the profits from the first one to help buy the second, the exact same way, on purpose, with a plan. He's not rich yet, not by a long shot, but every single month his money works harder than he does, and that gap keeps growing wider every year. You don't need $40,000 to start thinking this way. You just need to ask that one question before you borrow anything, ever again. Is this going to pay me, or is this going to cost me? Ask it before every loan, every credit card, every big purchase. That one question alone could change the next 10 years of your life. If this video helped you see debt differently, hit subscribe, because every video on this channel is a real story about someone who looked at money differently than everyone around them. See you in the next one.
Hey, you're Invest with James here. If you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe. And please, don't forget to share also. Goodbye. See you soon.